Move over, Blackjack. There's a new game in town, and this time it won't break your bank. My name's Kanan, and let's find out whether it was time to fold or whether they've raised the bar. Okay, so the mechanics are: use your arrow keys to move the cards. When the two cards touch, they merge into one. Could not be more simpler, huh? With 50 crafted levels, this apparently is designed for blackjack players and newcomers alike, as in you don't really need to know how to play the game in order to enjoy this. It's meant to be a relaxing and addictive puzzle game, but is it really? Well, firstly, it's by Qubyte Games and it's 89p and it's already out on the eShop. But for 89p, does that really get you much? Well, as it happens, kind of yes. What I mean to say is the game is really basic. I mean, really basic. I mean, take a look at it. All you'll be doing is taking your card and merging it with other cards whilst merging them with other cards to bring your score either above the dealer or to hit that 21 score and not hopefully get beat by the dealer. Now, this starts very simple. In fact, there's hardly anything really to tell you what to do, but then again, it's not really that difficult. So as you progress in the actual game, it does actually get harder and harder, and the actual levels get bigger and bigger, and you get more and more cards. And this is where the challenge actually comes from. And yeah, I suppose as you go into the game and get further into the game, it does actually get more and more challenging. It does start to switch it up a little bit at the level 20 mark and changes the mechanics ever so slightly, which does add to the longevity of the game. But I'm not going to show that, and I'm not going to spoil that, because it was kind of a nice surprise to me as well. I found myself having to restart levels multiple times in certain parts of the game. I have to admit that at 89p, I'm not quite sure what I was actually expecting from this game. But for 89p, it's a puzzler, and it has actually caught my attention and kept it, going for a bit. As for the looks, I'm not quite sure what I was expecting. This is probably what I was expecting. It's simple, it's a puzzler. What more does it need? As for sound, again, it's kind of like it's what it is, really. There's not much really else that they could have done with it apart from, I don't know, I don't think it would benefit from anything better. There's lots of sound and everything, probably more of a distraction than a actual, improvement. I may sound like I'm being diplomatic here, and I really am. I've enjoyed my experience here, but I wouldn't say it's a 5 out of 5 game. But then again, it was 89p. Still not a 5 out of 5 game. But for anyone that likes blackjack, and for anyone that likes nice little on the cheap side puzzlers, this is ideal for you. 89p for 50 levels. What more could you ask for? It's time to score, and I think I'm going to actually give this game a 3 out of 5. Now, 3 out of 5, as I've said before, isn't a rubbish game. It's a slightly above average game, and I think if they would have priced this any higher, then we probably would have had issues. But as they've kept the pricing down to 89p, they've not been ridiculously stupid with it, and they've given you 50 levels, each getting progressively harder. I think they pretty well hit the nail on the head here. So I'm gonna say, yeah, go out and buy this if you're into little puzzlers, if you're into something blackjackish but with a bit of a twist to it. Anywho, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you picked it up. The comments are there for us to enjoy. So consider hitting that like and subscribe button, and remember, life's always better when we all switch together.